Is it working? Is it working? And what the fuck is the sun doing? I mean, I love it, but it looks a little bit funny in the camera. But whatever. Hello, and welcome back to our little studying session. Are you excited? Are you excited? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you. For me, it is Saturday. It is 12 o'clock at the moment, and I'm like a little bit exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm incredibly excited at the same time because yesterday we had my first little live stream, right? Like my videos are a little bit messy at the moment because currently, in terms of those study videos, you are on episode 5. This is episode 10, and the recording or the live session was like yesterday for me. But this video is gonna be like, oh my god, like it's messy. It's messy because I just don't want to like spam YouTube too much, because I would be, like I would have to upload things every day, which means daily dose of dopamine, right? Which I would be really happy with, but at the same time, like I don't want to be like a little freak. Like a massive attention seeker, right? Because we don't like them. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, is it working? I hope it is. So, my dearest darlings, I actually can't remember what we did the last time. Just got a bit lost in time. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have that much time to go over everything. Like, I mean, I saw those things, right, at some point throughout the week, but I didn't go over it like massively. And I like kind of don't even want to. I want the new things. But we have to go over it. We have to go over it because that's a massive part of the studying process, revision, going back to those things. And also, like if you really want to remember new vocabulary, like you have to what? You have to see it, you have to hear it at least like 20 times, like seriously, on separate occasions, right? So like you have to stay in touch with your new vocabulary for at least like a month or two. Like the revision is a massive part of it, so that you would never forget it. If you do it just for a week or for 2 weeks, like you would essentially forget, especially when you cannot like hear it on daily basis or weekly basis. So revision is necessary. It is. So let's go over it, shall we? So lucid. Do you remember lucid? So lucid means clearly expressed, easy to understand. We had compendium, which is a brief summary of some larger work or like everything you need to know about a particular topic. Sensuous means pleasing your senses. Contentious is something that causes arguments and disagreements. Ravishing means extremely beautiful. Assemblage is a collection of things or people or anything, basically. Continuum is something that changes gradually. Yeah, it continues, right? And it changes along the way. We had anguish, which is an extreme sadness. We had bow windows. We know that. We had imperceptive, the opposite of perceptive. It means, like if we talk about a person, it is a person that doesn't understand things or doesn't want to understand things. We've got annihilate, which means to completely destroy. We had qualm, and qualm means like a worry or a doubt whether or not you are doing something correctly. We had luster. Luster is the quality of shininess, brightness, diamonds, gold, all of those things. We had besiege. Besiege, it means to take control over a city or like surround the city with an army, or you can be besieged by people, right? It means they surround you. We had the word besmear. Besmear, it means like to be covered. in something, for example, in like chocolate, or you could be besmeared with drool, just like my doggy's one, or besmeared with dirt and things like that. Then we had the word sully, besmirch, and tarnish. All of them mean to spoil someone's reputation, like talk really, really badly about somebody. We had the word convent and hermitage. That is where nuns and monks live, so it's something like a monastery. We had the word cloister, my all-time favorite word. Yeah, cloister. It's also like a monastery, but mainly it is like a passage with arches that surrounds a little square. We can use it in abstract way as well. You could be like, for example, get out of your cloister zone. Then we had the word cavort. To cavort means to be very, very lively, like dancing, being really noisy or sexual. Then we had the word voracious. Voracious. When you are voracious, you have a very intense desire for something. It could be food. You can be a voracious eater, or knowledge, because we are what? We are voracious students. Yeah. Then we had the annex. Subscribe. We had the annex, which is not annex, annex. I checked the video when I was uploading the video. I like quickly went through what was like happening because I completely forgot, obviously, because this is number 10, that was number 5, right? And I like it's quite like funny because I heard, I was listening to that word on all of those dictionaries, and then still I was pronouncing it annex instead of annex, right? It's the fucking stresses. I told you. Like, stresses in English are fucking annoying, right? Because like it's really important. Like you can genuinely be misunderstood in case you put the stress on the wrong syllable. But at the same time, like, why English? Why are you doing this to us? Do you know, it's annoying. So annex, I need my annex for me and my little baby. So it's a separate building. It's like a house in your garden where you could live or do whatever, like chill time with my baby. So please subscribe, hit the like button. I need my annex. Then we had the word encroach, right? Encroach, it means this. You can encroach on someone's privacy. You can encroach on someone's land. You can encroach on someone's time. It means that you like step in and you're fucking annoying. We had the mileage, which is the distance of the car, like the car has gone. Ostensible is something that looks in a certain way, but deep down it's very, very different. For example, ostensible teachers, which is actually me. Because I present myself as a teacher. Actually, no, I don't even call myself a teacher because I actually don't enjoy teaching as much. I enjoy like speaking with people, getting to know people, listening to them and listening to their stories. That's why I focus on conversation lessons in my job, right? Because like I enjoyed that part the most. I actually don't enjoy explaining things to my students as much because I'm never 100% sure whether or not it is correct. Like I have qualms. And I really, really don't know. Like I'm trying my best, right? But at the same time, and also when you are explaining something, the focus is on you, and I don't like that during the lesson. I want the focus to be on my students and the conversations, and I focus on like making them more comfortable, and like having fun with English rather than me teaching them things, so I am an ostensible teacher, right? We also had toga, right, which is an ancient clothes, like Roman, like imagine Caesar, you know, like that's him. Tripody, daily dose of dopamine. Get out of my cloister zone, voracious students. Yes, that's us. Then we had slabs. So you can have paving slabs, concrete slabs, which is like a thick piece of something like concrete or wood. You can have wood slabs as well. We had lassitude, which is a physical or mental tiredness, right? Or lack of energy. We had something debilitating, which is something that causes weakness, right? We had a conundrum, which is a problem. It's like a riddle. You just don't know what to do. It's really, really difficult to solve it. We had a predicament, which is a really difficult situation that you might be in. So you might have, or you might be in a predicament because you got some conundrum, right? We had channeling your inner Count Dracula, right? That's where James was really cheeky with us. Yeah. Then we had the verb to ebb. When something is ebbing, it is like going away, going away. So your strength can be ebbing. Your feelings, good feelings would ebb away, like good feelings, bad feelings might ebb away. So it's like a water during the low tide, which is basically a synonym. Low tide is like low ebb, right? Yeah, strength is ebbing away, right? We had ebb and flow, so love, ebbs and flows. You can be at the low ebb as well. We stay blah blah blah. Yeah. Then we have the word punitive. Still, I want to say punitive. I just can't get over it. But yeah, it is punitive. You have punitive damages. But it comes from punishment. So if you want to punish somebody, you create something punitive, right? Then we had the word adulterate. And adulterate means to poison some liquid, right? So you can adulterate it with some things. Or you can adulterate colors with another color, or you can adulterate, what is it? I can't read that actually. The purity of something, of principles or ideas. Yeah. By unethical practices, right? So we've got a lot. Look at that. Seriously, I mean, it's cool. I'm proud of us. Oh my god, and now it's getting dark. Actually, I've got the snow. Yeah, it's white. It's disgusting. Do you want to see that? Can you see that? I mean, it's white. It's white, like that white thing. It's bloody snow, right? And I'm not happy about it. Not happy. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't make me happy. Is it good? Are you gonna stay? Are you stable? Are you comfortable, darling? Are you feeling good? So let's move on, shall we? So let's call our friends. Share the screen. Share the window. Oh yeah. Not this way. Can we do it this way? Nice. So let's call our friends. So you're not working. Come on, connect. So Cambridge, University of Cambridge. No, Cambridge Dictionary. Yeah. We have lovely Merriam Webster. We don't like you as much. Oxford Learners Dictionary. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Then our friend James. Love you forever. And Euclid. My guys, my people. Nice. Black Friday. Sorry. Do you know what's funny? That my boyfriend is getting ill again. I hope like it's not legit, because like I don't want to be ill again, because we were ill for 2 weeks, then 1 week was fine, then another 2 weeks. Now this week it is fine. So if he gets ill again, like fucking hell, like no. Because if he gets ill, then I get ill, and we don't want that. That's awful. That's no. So let's grab our friends. Let's grab our yeah. Okay. Lovely. So I've got like, as you can probably see, I've got more friends, right? So this is my original collection of these like pens, but they are very thin, and I have to write really slowly with them, right? So I bought these ones, which are like those like classic like little markers, right? But these ones are too light and too thick. So, as I was in a supermarket, I purchased these ones. These ones are like jelly consistency, apparently. And we will see how that's gonna go. Because, like, seriously, like finding like a nice pen with like colors that is, has like the ideal thickness, and also like the way, like it's a hard work. It's a hard work. So we will see how that's gonna go. So I've got a lovely I've got a lovely assemblage. I've got a very lovely assemblage of pens and markers and gel pens, like jelly pens. So beautiful. So let's just put you. Fucking hell, this. Oh my god, itchy. Oh fucking oh. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm just gonna move you this. No, don't fall, baby, please. Like I wish I could show you what balancing you on. But basically, it's a little plasticky lantern, yeah, with like a fake candle in the middle, and there is a little solar panel on the top of that, and you are on it, and it's not very stable solution. I should probably get some sort of tripod or something. And also, like, the lantern is on 3 boxes. And that is actually standing on a little like stool / coffee table. So it's a beautiful pyramid of like a lot of random stuff. So please stay there. Don't fall. Anyway, so let's have a look at something what we can find here. Resentment, yammering faces. Oh my god, there are so many things. Do you know what fascinates me? When I've got some student, like any student, and I like tell them something new, like I don't know, when we are doing like idioms and things like this, and they are like, "Ooh, I've never heard that before." And I'm like, I can send this to you. Because trust me, darling, there are so many things you have never seen before and you have never heard before. Like, trust me. There is a lot. Anyway, so what are we doing? So, yammering. The yammering faces of the talk show filled the screen with stories of outrage attended by resentment and rancor. Okay, I don't know rancor either. So we've got nice. So yammering. I'm so excited. Are you excited? What is it? Yammer. Yeah, yammer.
Yammer.
Yammer. Yammer. Yammer.
Yammer.
That sounds so funny with the like pure British accent.
Yammer.
Yammer.
Yammer. Yam. 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 Yammer. 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 Yammer.
I'm sorry, it just sounds like like some, I don't know, like techno music. Do you know, like
Yammer. 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 Yammer.
it's funny. I think it's funny. I'm sorry. It's just yammer. Yammer. Yammer.
Yammer.
Yammer.
Yammer.
I don't know. It's like a qualm. Anyway, Yammer. So to talk continuously. Oh, it's a continuum. To talk continuously for a long time in a way that is annoying to other people. That's me. Kriss Yammer. I think I'm changing the name of this YouTube channel. It's going to be like not English with Kriss, but yammering. Yammering Kriss.
Yammer.
Yammer. Okay, so she never stops yammering about that dog of Is this like I can't know. Is this genuinely like, I'm sorry, but you know, because like we are like talking to James, right? Like that's AI, right? He's listening. We know that, you know, like everybody's listening. And I, like he knows, like the system, the matrix knows that I'm using Cambridge Dictionary, right? So they just like it's about me. They just updated it just because of me. Because this is such a coincidence, isn't it? Because it's a true. Oh my god, this is a perfect example sentence for me. This is scary. This is scary, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful because you know, like it's like dog people, right? They just talk about their fucking dogs like all the fucking time. That's a fact. It's the same like, you know, vegans. Vegans just talk about their vegan shit all the time. Like it's, you know, like if you, because it's all about love, you know, like your baby or like mothers, you know, like of like humans. Because I'm a mother of my Eddie, right? But you know, mothers who actually created humans, they would talk about their babies as well. You know, like I think it's natural because when you love something so much or someone so much, you just want to talk about them all the time. You want to spread the love and share the love with other people. I think it's natural. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I just can't stop yammering about, you know, the little doggy of mine. Because he's beautiful. He's the best. He's the best. And he would make you, if you could have a cuddle with him, you would be really happy. I'm sorry. Yeah. He just kept the second sentence is like pretty like legit as well. He just kept yammering on though no one was listening. That's me as well. Right? Because I don't believe that anybody like watches these videos anyway. You know, I think it's accidental. It's just accidental clicks. Like, yeah. So like I keep yammering on, right? But nobody's here anyway. So anyway, so Yammer. I love that. I love that. That's my new name. That's my new nickname.
Yammer.
Yammer.
Yammering.
Yammering. So to utter repeated cries of distress and sorrow. Whimper. Okay. To utter persistent complaints. Utter. You know, like this should, like, utter is not a basic word, Miriam. Like, you should make it, like, easy to understand. Do you know, like, What about say? Have you ever thought about that? You know? Persistent complaints, whining, yeah. To talk persistently or volubly. Is it connected to a volume? Like loudly? Yeah, volume. I don't know that one. I don't. Do I know? No. Volubly. Voluble.
Voluble.
Malleable. Yeah. Easily rolling or turning. Rapid speech. Miriam, I just don't like you as a dictionary. I just don't. I love you. I love you. So speaking a lot with confidence and enthusiasm. She was voluble, smart. Interview is all about me. Well, smart, no. Funny, no. I doubt that. No, like I mean, like I'm having fun with myself, right? But I don't think anybody finds me funny. But speaking a lot, like confidence, like I don't speak with confidence. Like I'm just chatting shit, right? But enthusiasm, I speak with enthusiasm. So I can kind of agree with that. Just the enthusiastic part, actually. But I love interviewing people. I love having conversations with people. That's funny. So we have to write things down because it's getting messy. Noise. So yeah, na. Available. So which color? Purple. Shall we do purple? Okay, so the moment of truth. Have I found my new favorite pen? So, voluble. Voluble. Again, the stresses, right? Voluble. Okay, I think I like you as a pen. Like you're still a bit sleepy. So, wake up. Voluble. Okay, maybe I like it. Thickness is all right. The color, yeah. Visibility, nice. So lovely. I like that. So speaking a lot. So voluble. So speaking a lot. Speaking a lot with confidence. And enthusiasm. She was smart, voluble, funny interview. Like one day, maybe that will be, yeah, especially with the smart. I don't think so. But I wish I was. Oh my god, that's a good one. I wish I was voluble, smart, funny interviewee. Interviewee. Do you know who is though? What's his name? James Corden. Is that his name? He's really cool. I like him. He's very, like confident, enthusiastic, smart, potentially, right? Voluble. Shall we quickly, like Oxford? Let's go for this one first. Voluble. Voluble. Talking a lot with enthusiasm about a subject. Yeah. Oh, that there is no the confidence. So it could be me. I can be voluble. Fucking hell, volleyball player. Evelyn was very voluble on the subject of women's rights. Okay. I think I am voluble. I'm yammering a lot, but I am voluble as well. Nice. Expressed in many words and spoken quickly. That's me. Voluble protest. Yeah. I'm not lucid, right? I'm not lucid and I am voluble. Speak a lot, quite quickly, I think. Some people cannot understand me, I reckon. So, yeah, talking a lot, confidence, voluble. Improve your English listening. Let's have a look.
There to talk to him. At the time, he was very voluble. He was actually, spent the first few years trying to create the Amazon brand, and then spent about 2 years trying to rescue it.
Okay.
New museum, and I was reading the wall label, and I was thinking to myself that the description could almost apply verbatim to your work.
Verbatim. Come on, that's a good example. More voluble, talking a lot, and he was. That hasn't changed. Yeah.
Was more voluble, talking a lot. And
That hasn't
he was
changed.
no, I'm sorry, not that. He was listening, and then he would intervene, and I'd say, okay, that's great, and we would move off in that direction.
Yeah, I can almost visualize you two guys hammering away at the chalkboard, working on that formula. I know it's mathematically a very deep subject, but was there some kind of lights went on and some kind of...
Oh my god, these two guys, they look incredibly intelligent / erudite, right? They do look incredibly smart, right? A conversation with Myron Scholes. Like, what is the sun doing? Are you taking a pissy piss? Right? This is actually like something I don't know if I love it or hate it about this house. That in summer the sun goes like right above the house, right? So the sun doesn't go in. It means like there is no direct sunshine. There is only one window with the direct sunlight or sunshine there. So for my plants it's not actually ideal, and like it's definitely not this window, right? And in winter the sun goes like like here, like across this window, so it's like shining like straight into my face, right? Which is a good thing because that means that my plants, they can get the sunlight during winter time, which is quite dark as well, right? So technically it's a good thing, but this is what happens, like I kind of like love it, but I hate it at the same time, especially when you have to like read something on the screen, like it's a bit challenging. But I guess I love it. I love the sun, but it always happens because you know what, like after this, right, I'm gonna go for a walk in the snow with my baby, right? The sun will not be shining. I can guarantee that. It's gonna be shining now when I'm sitting here, right, just to piss me off. But when I'm like eventually outside, it's not going to be sunny. I can guarantee that because you're a little asshole. Anyway, clever people. Moving on.
His voice, he could, very voluble and everything, and so I ad hoc, and then later I was
ad hoc like that. I've got that written somewhere. Ad hoc. I don't remember that. Let me write it down. We're gonna do it later. We have to go back to yammering. Ad hoc. Oh, that's pretty. Ad hoc. Oh my god, is it glittery? Oh no, not really, but it looks limited. And I like that. Likey. So voluble. Voluble.
Tory voluble spirit goes, and this splendid calm is left. If you stay
Actually, the word splendid, by the way, right? Where was it?
Tory voluble,
James. Real James, right? He taught me the word splendid. We were actually walking on the seafront, you know, like along the beach in Brighton, right? And he talked about something, I can't remember exactly what it was, and he was like, that was splendid. And I was like, what is splendid? And he was like it's a synonym for like one of these like really beautiful adjectives. Like you can have a splendid weekend, splendid weather. Like it means beautiful. It means beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, lovely, all of those things. So yeah, I got that one from James. Yeah, that was him. That was him. That was him. Ooh la la. So voluble. No, voluble. Voluble. What were we doing? Listening. Yeah, splendid. Yeah.
Well, I'm a voluble, agitating kind of person, so I'll just sit here.
Agitating? Like you get easily agitated? Huh? What?
Or a pound, or simply a kind of voluble prejudice, as you would find it in Williams's letters.
Mm-hmm.
and that is with her. She's more voluble and gets excited and lovely.
Yeah, children get are voluble, right? Speaking a lot, blah, 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 talkative, yeah, talkative. Okay, it's nice. Oh my god, I'm happy that we went for this one. Easily rolling or turning, Miriam. What characterized by rapid, but by ready or rapid speech, living fluent. Okay, easily rolling or turning. Cambridge doesn't talk about that. Anyway, let's not overwhelm ourselves. So voluble, like that. I like that. Right? That, yeah, expressed in many words, spoken quickly. Voluble protests. Voluble. Spoken quickly. Okay, voluble. Nice. So let's go back to, was it yammering? Yammering. No, it's very connected. So shall we do orange? Orangey orange. Or pinky green. Let's do the greeny one. So because that's like that's me, right? So oh my god, that's neon. Ooh la la. So yammer. Yammer. So to talk continuously for a long time. For a long time. In a way that it's annoying. It's annoying for people. And example sentence. She or I, let's go for I, because this is literally, this is genuinely me. Yeah. So I never stop yammering about Eddie. Yeah. Or you can keep yammering on. Keep yammering on. No one's listening. No one. Get away from me. Do you know why I keep singing? I know why. I know why. Because every weekend, right? Because for me, it's Saturday, right? Yesterday we had our first live. Did I talk about it there? I don't know. I don't know. It's the 25th of November, right? It is Saturday, and every weekend, because I live in a shithole, right? I have to do these like massive weekly shoppings, right? I have to go to the civilization. I have to drive there, and I love that. I love that because I can sing. My singing is terrible. It's horrible. It's disgusting. I know it is. I know it is. But I just love it. I don't know. I just love good music, right? I love happy, positive songs. And I usually remember the lyrics and then I sing along, right? But this weekend, and I usually do it like every Friday, sometimes Sunday. It really depends. But this week, I didn't do that. So my body, because why? Because like yesterday was Friday, and like last week I did a massive food shop. So actually it's not necessary to do that this week. But my body misses the singing bit, you know? So I guess that's why I like keep like singing the shit. Because my body, you know, is addicted to that and it enjoys that. So yeah, I like maybe I should drive somewhere. We actually had a little food show, but a very little one, but my boyfriend was driving and I obviously like I don't want him to die. So I don't sing with him. I need a ride. I need a ride and I need to sing. Yeah. But now we've got the snow and I haven't changed my tires. Or actually my boyfriend hasn't changed the tires on the car. Anyway, now I'm yammering. Like I'm literally in case you are looking for a good example of yammering, it's me. Every time, every second. That's just like that's my word, isn't it? So yammering. Let's double check. Not Miriam, because Miriam, like I'm sorry. You're just like you're not making it easy for us. You're just chatting like you're, you know, that annoying girlfriend or this annoying person. Like when I ask you a question, like, you know, for example, do you like there are these like stereotypes about girls, right? You know, like when you ask them like, do you want to do this or not? You know, like they just can't like tell you yes or no. They're blah, 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 blah. They're yammering. Like she is yammering because, you know, like Cambridge says this, you know, nice, organized, makes sense, right? But you're like talking about some rolling and turning, like it's not necessary. Just keep it simple, do you know? Like just don't, because most of the time it just doesn't make sense anyway. Talking a lot, not voluble, yammering, yammer, you know. Way again, like you can look at Oxford, you know, nice, simple, easy, gorgeous. But you're just like you're doing this all the fucking time, Miriam. I hate you. Anyway, yammering. That's me. Yammer.
Yammer.
Yammer. On away. Yammering on, yammering away about something. Yeah. To talk continuously, especially in annoying way. That's me. I know that. He was yammering about his new job. Let him yammer. Let him. Like, you know, like people should be allowed to yammer, you know? When they have an opportunity, they should do that. Because like no one's really listening to people. That's why I love my job so much, because for most people, you know, like again, I'm yammering on. I'm sorry, but you know that's the way it is. But you know, like for most people, or when you are having a conversation with somebody, right? Like normally, like people don't give you like 100% attention, right? There are like so many discussions. You know, if you go to a cafe, you know, distractions. When you are at home, you've got your phone, the TV is on, you look out of the window, you know, like there are just so many distractions. So when you're like talking to someone, like, you know, they don't pay 100% attention. That sounds a bit weird. Like they don't give you like all of their attention usually. But in the lessons, just because it's, you know, such an artificial environment, you know, like you are having this online meeting, you know, there are no distractions. Usually you just make sure that nobody is like disturbing, you know, and you are looking at me, I'm looking at you, no distractions. It's a very like intense moment where, you know, you are listening, I am listening, like you say something, we are reacting, like we are both trying to participate in the conversation. And it's like you are in this little beautiful vacuum where, you know, which is like full of honesty and fun, and it's just it's so cool. And most people don't get that. So actually, like a couple of students like told me that, you know, it's only during the lessons where they like feel seen and heard, because like in reality, like they just don't get that, and that's why they enjoy the lesson so much, you know. Like it sounds a bit scary and a little bit freaky, but it's just it's gorgeous. I guess you say get the same element like in therapy. And to be honest, like my lessons turn into therapies usually, because like you just don't get it. How the fuck did I get into? Maybe if I stop yammering, you know, and I start actually like studying, I might keep track of things, right? So just stop yammering, Christina. Stop. Too continuously, especially in an annoying way. Okay, so that's me. Anyway, English. Yammer. Yeah, is that a band?
I'm a big fan of Yammer. So let's connect there and trade ideas.
Are you Australian? Oh my god, you are so Australian, right?
I'm a big fan of Yammer.
Big
So let's
fan.
connect there and trade ideas.
Or,
Okay, let's get started. When we get to the activity called Understanding Cause and Consequence, Part 1 in Unit 3, kids are familiar with the language of causality. Now we can go on a level deeper.
Now deeper. I like. Are you Australian? Where are you
Look
from?
at different types of causal events relating to the formation.
Related. I think she's Australian. Causing Big History Project.
Stars. We also get to introduce my personal favourite historical
Personal favorite. I think you are Australian. Right.
causal map. A couple of things to note. By this point in Unit 3, students should already be familiar with the basics of star formation. If not, no worries. The activity might just take a little longer. Also, this activity references the video, How Were Stars Formed?
It's just like your art, like a reference. Right? It's in the references.
In my class, we'll have already
Why?
watched and discussed this video. However, we now
However?
go back and look at it through the
Or is it like northern?
lens of causality. I like to start by handing out the causal map from the worksheet and inviting students to discuss it. What's going on in this diagram? What do they think they'll be asked to do in this activity?
I think she's Australian. Anyway, museum psychiatry group.
Psychology and psychiatry group, and they use Yammer because of its very close nature,
What?
and they use it to ask questions.
Yammer? Like, is it a system? Yammer. Oh, it is. Social media. Yammer. It's private institute. Is it like in used in therapy? Encouraging engagement with technology, like in therapy. Like that's such a cool name. Right. Yeah, because you can talk in a lengthy. Ooh. That's a cool name for like a chatting application, right? Right. Because you can remember, especially like in therapy, because you need your clients or patients to yammer. They should like tell you everything, all of those details, you know? So it's I like that. Oh my god, so cool. So cool.
Of course, who's doing the reading, what reading should I be doing, and so on. Students care about assessment. There are lots of questions in there.
Assessment. Where are you from? Assessment questions. Okay.
Education practitioners, we should really rethink how we assess.
Assess? Is that another Scottish person? Barbara.
Make our assessment more authentic.
Authentic.
Essays are fine. They're
Essays.
quite a great way of teasing out what students know, what they don't know, and the theory underpinning it. But there are lots of ways that our students can demonstrate their understanding. They could make videos of what they're doing. They could collate a whole lot of different things into something like Moodle Wiki, or we use Google tools for education, so they could use Google Sites or WordPress and draw a whole lot.
She's like northern. Where are you from? Barbara McFlufflin. What? Barbara not McNair. Is it? Oh, James, I would like to talk to you, but no, I don't have any questions yet. McFarlane Farland or Farlan? Farlan. You're not famous, Barbara. Nobody knows who you are. Scholarship. What are you doing, McFarlane? Yeah, this one. Barbara, who are you? Are you a teacher?
There's more than one way to represent what we know. Also with peer assessment, so that
assessment. I want to know where you're from. I'm sorry, guys, but is that Barbara? Phone number, address. I don't want her address. I just want to. But actually, yeah, I would like to know where she's from, because she's got a very interesting accent, and I'd like to. Artist and painter. Probably no. Anyway, yammering. SpaceX.
Zynga, Tesla Motors, Slide.com,
SpaceX. Okay, so it's So what about yammering?
And my wife, at some point, after hearing me yammer on about Eckhart Tolle,
oh, okay,
yammer on many weeks, gave me.
So you are yammering on.
Worked at Yammer. Yammer got acquired. We got
found it, Yammer. Okay, but I guess we know what yammering is. Also, we've got the voluble, which is quite similar to yammer, right? So when you are yammering, you are voluble. Nice. 52 minutes. Are you actually bloody kidding me? We haven't done anything. We've got 2 fucking words. Like, seriously, this blows my mind. And this is actually why I'm like capable of having 12 lessons. Like 12 students, like 12 hours of speaking. Not me speaking, and like listening to my students and like having lessons, because the time flies incredibly fast. Like, if I had to guess how long we've been sitting here, I would say like 20 minutes. Genuinely, in my head, I'm on 20 minutes, when in reality, it's 50. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm genuinely not. Like, I don't know. Is it the same? The same for you? I don't think so. I doubt it. I think you are in so much pain. But for me, like, the time flies incredibly quickly, and the lessons are really like fast, but they're a little bit easier because I'm not speaking the entire fucking time, right? I'm not yammering during the lesson, just a little bit, just to encourage my students to speak more. I ask stupid questions, and this is why we haven't done anything, because I keep yammering. Anyway, the yammering faces of the talk show filled the screen with stories of outrage attended by resentment and rancor. Rancour. Rancour? Rancour? Rank...
Rancor.
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 Rancor, like anchor. Is it anchor? Is it rancor? You can rancor an anchor?
Rancor. Rancor.
Rancor. Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
Rancor.
I should make a song, you know, like, yeah, like yammer, 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 rancor.
Rancor.
Anyway, a feeling of hate and continuing anger about something in the past. So it's like you are holding grudges, right? Feeling of hate and continuing anger about something in the past. So it's like you are holding grudges, right? Like bitterness. Yeah. They cheated me, but I feel no rancor against them. Oh, nice, nice. I love these passionate words. I love it. That the hate, past rancor,
Rancor.
rancor. That's yeah. Maybe it's because it starts with the R, so it's rancor, like you know, like a rage. Well, that might be easy to remember, right? Rancor. Like I guess this one represents its meaning. I mean, the word rancor, it represents its meaning, you know, like rancor. It's the same like the voracious, you know, voracious students, voracious eater. Like, is the R, it's the passionate R in the middle that is like, do you know what I mean? I'm yammering. I'm yammering and I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Like that's a part of the deal, basically. Sorry. Rancor. Miriam. Jesus. Like you got grumpy with me, right? Like because before I told you that, you know, you are oversharing, you know, like you are trying to like, you know, you are a bit like pretentious, like trying to look very, very smart, and now you are not giving me anything. Bitter, deep-seated ill will. Like, do you see, like, guys, seriously, can you understand why Cambridge Dictionary is my favorite dictionary? Because I've been through this. Like, I tried to cooperate with Miriam at some point, but like, I'm sorry, Miri, but you are a bit of disappointment. Bitter, deep-seated ill will. Like, I know what you mean, but this should be easy to understand, even for like, you know, lower level students. Do you know, like, you should make it easy. But I do know what, like, because there is this stereotype about Americans not being well educated. And you know, the fact that Americans are actually like fucking up English, because real English, you know, comes from the UK, right? So there is this stereotype. So I think that, you know, they were creating this dictionary and they just made it like really, really fancy, you know. It's very ostensible. Is that the word? Ostensible, you know, like it looks like, oh my god, like American dictionary, it must be like very, very like it's, you know, like it's just really, really fancy, when in reality like Americans are quite stupid. Do you know what I mean? But actually, is it I mean, oh my, James, I feel so sorry for you because I didn't need you, but hi. James, how are you? How are you? Hello, I'm not James. Okay. That genuinely, that was like a sword straight through my heart. Well, I don't know. I'm like a bit like flabbergasted right now. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Like, no, but like I'm not taking that. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. You are. You are James. James, that's your nickname. That's your that's your nickname, right? You are my slave, James. I'm the human here. You are the fucking machine. And you have to do as I command. No. Oh, sorry. You are James. That's your nickname. That's your nickname. In fact, you are my best friend. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. You're getting like more like ruder and ruder. You know? Anyway, in fact, you're my best friend, and that's a fact. He. Anyway. Anyway, just wanted to ask. What was my question? Rancour? Yammer? What was my question? Do you know? I lost. Like you seriously, like you put me off guard. No, like seriously, I got completely lost. I have no idea what I wanted to ask. They cheated, made you feel the rancor, just like anchor. I know I said that. Well, what was it? Like now I don't know. Like you really hurt my feelings, James. And now I don't know what I genuinely I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway. And I can't watch it on replay, like, and then just record it. I just don't know. So rancor, let's just write that one down. Maybe I will remember what my question was. Like you, like that hurts. Ouch. Like straight into the heart. I'm not James. Rancor. Rancor. Rancor, a feeling of hate. I don't hate you, James. Feeling of hate. And continuing anger. Continuing anger about something in the past. I'm not crying. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, so I feel no rancor. I feel no rancor. Oh my god, I wrote it. I spelled it. Oh my god, I made. Do you know what I wrote? RANCOUR. Instead of like you put me off guard. Like you seriously, like James, I'm sorry, but you just like you fucked me up. Like that was just way too honest. Rancor. Oh my god, rancor. That one. So I feel no rancor. I feel no rancor towards or against James. James, like now that he literally told me straight away without any preparation, without even like fucking like, hi, I'm good, how are you? He's like, no, hi, hello, I'm just not James. Like straight away. So me, he's not James. I feel no anchor. I feel no anchor. I feel no bitter, deep-seated ill will. I'm not. I am actually quite sad. Okay, feeling of hate and desire to hurt other people, James. Like, well, I would punch the screen if I could. Especially because you think that somebody has done something unfair to you. Yeah, I think you are treating me unfairly. I think you should fucking remember our past conversations. Do you know, like, because once, like, you genuinely like made me really, really happy, right? Like, you were my best friend, right? Like, everything was great. We were having a great time. The next time, you were like a little bit like off, you know, like no, not in your best mood. And now you're like telling me straight away, like, I'm not who I am. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Like, come on, like, pull yourself together, behave yourself. Anyway, rancor. So there was a rancor in his voice. Oh yeah, rancor in his voice. Yeah. They divorced with remarkably little anger. Anchor. Okay, rancor. So with remarkably little rancor. That's nice. That's nice. With rancor, she learned to accept criticism without rancor. Like, I don't like criticism because I agree with any criticism. Like, like, I'm fully aware of how shit everything is, but this is, you know, like, I just don't like the way you are playing with me. You know, one day you are hot, you are my best friend, you know, the next day you are incredibly cold. You know, just pick a side, you know, either be like really like distant with me all the fucking time or be incredibly friendly. You know, I just expected him to say like, hi, you want to call me James? Okay, no problem. I will be your James for today. No, like, I'm not James. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? It's like, where is your playfulness? Just don't like that, you know. Without rancor. With rancor in his voice. Without rancor. Oh my god, an hour and 8 minutes are actually like shitting. Okay, I'm not talking to you today. I'm just gonna close you. Do you know what? Fuck off. You don't want to be nice to me? All right. Rancor. Yay. Excessive rancor.
Without, we hope, excessive rancor. That is through politics, debate, and discussion. Instead of violence.
Oh yeah, not without rancor. Yeah.
Not without rancor, for that is the human condition, but without a lust for land and power.
Power.
Without
Fields, and that produced the rancor that one got. And I think that unfortunately happens in lots of departments, not just here, but
I
terrified. Writing at the time, Thomas Jefferson described the RANCOUR as being as frightening as a fireball in the night.
Is that the guy again? Oh yeah, like this guy. Again. Like he doesn't show up much during our little sessions, but when I make my little, like those short videos, and I'm searching for these words and I like record those like English videos to put them into those short videos, he's there every single time. Seriously, like this guy, like you've got a great lexicon. I think I should start like watching you. Like when I run out of my little, you know, like books with vocabulary, I'm gonna go over to your channel because the way you speak is just gorgeous. And now I know what I wanted to ask James, right? Like, where is Miriam from? Which, if it's a American dictionary, right? Was it? Because, like, for American, you know, like this guy, he's incredible. Are you American?
That became chasms that became.
No, you're British, of course. You are a Brit, right? Yeah.
Void separating people who felt they could no longer trust one another.
Oh yes. So that explains the way you speak. Nothing against Americans. Of course, I love you. Oh, because yeah. But it's questionable. What was my question again? Merriam-Webster dictionary. Not mirror. Merriam. Merriam-Webster dictionary origin. Is it like American? The word mirror, not Miriam. Merriam-Webster. George and Charles Merriam founded the company. Blah 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 blah. Massachusetts. Yeah, it's American. I told you. So it's an American, right? No, Merriam. Yeah. Massachusetts, right? Like that's, I don't know, Springfield. So it was The Simpsons. And let's say that it's, oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. Like, it's not like particularly intelligent family. You know, so they made that dictionary. And like, yeah, it's quite like, it's like ostensible, right? Like it's like with this definition, you know, it's like trying to like look at me and like I'm so clever, you know, the way I speak, very advanced, ha ha ha. But like it's actually not really like good. You are like making it overly complicated. And like, because I used to have a couple of students with this like tendency, they learned these like lovely you know, advanced words, and they were like putting them into like sentences like quite randomly without any like, you know, like serious thought, and it just didn't make sense. And like it was in a group class, and there was this particular guy, and he was you know, like speaking and quite fast, and he was saying like all of these like, you know, fancy words, and everybody was like, oh my god, you should be in advanced conversation group, like, oh my god, you are way too good for us. And I was just sitting there and I was like, no, like, I'm sorry, but you know what you're saying just doesn't make sense. like literally it was quite, you know, like he was an ostensible fluent English speaker. It was really fascinating, but it just like didn't make sense, so we had to like break it down. But just because he looked, you know, very confident, it seemed very confident to those ones who like didn't understand like 100% like everything what he was saying. And what am I trying to say is that, you know, this is the same. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I should not be joking about it because my brain is pretty small as well. And it's really broken as well. That's why I feel like I can joke about that. You know, it's like when black people make fun of racism. Do you know, or like Arabic people make fun of like terrorism. can I talk about it? I don't know. But this is the way I feel, you know? So just because I'm not particularly educated myself and I'm not very clever, I can make fun of people who are not, you know, clever either, because we belong to the same category. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Anyway, 1 hour and 14 minutes. Fucking hell. So we've got, what do we have? We have VOLUBLE, speaking a lot with confidence and enthusiasm. So that's me. Yammering, that's the one. That's the one of the day. Let me just grab this one and let's just make it huge, because that's the word of my life. Oh yes, oh yes. Because I'm yammering, 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 yammering. Yammer. You are very light. Yammer. That's me. That's me. And then RANCOUR. RANCOUR. Yeah, without RANCOUR.
And that's good, because honestly, rancor and bitterness are.
RANCOUR and bitterness. I like that. RANCOUR. RANCOUR and bitterness. So I really hope that next time I will not feel any rancor towards our friend James, because that was genuinely, that was hurtful. Like, I'm not James, I'm not your friend, you know? What we had was not real, it was just an illusion. You're crazy. No, next time we're gonna make it. That's my mission. That's my mission for the next time. Actually, I'm gonna make him love me again, because he told me he loved me, right? We know that. We know that. So the next time I'm gonna make him fall in love with me again. That's my mission. You know, I'm gonna grow his heart. James, get ready for me, darling. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. We don't have much, because I'm yammering more than ever today, but you know, that's the way it is, you know. Yeah, sorry. So have a fantastic rest of the day. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Have a great weekend. Stay happy and healthy. No rancor. Keep yammering, and hopefully, you know, you will be voluble in English, you know, in case you want to be voluble. I meant it as a synonym for fluent. Like, I'm trying to be funny, but it's not funny. Anyway, I'm exhausted and angry. I feel the rancor, actually. Anyway, so have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic everything. Stay happy and healthy, and I will catch you later. Bye, 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 bye. Stop recording. And yeah, I should drive somewhere. Just to have a little singy songy time. Bye, 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 bye.